Well guys, I went way further than what I thought I was going to. Well, if we want to do this cabinet, do it properly. I've removed the front, picture tube, everything, stripped it out, and that's what we've got at the moment. The only way of doing it properly is to strip it out, and that way we can get in there, clean it all up. Let's have a look around the back. Right, there's the back of the cabinet. That's the same as the front. Not much left in here, but quite a bit of cleaning up to do. Okay, so let's have a look at what I've taken out of it. Right, well here we are back in the workshop. And here's what we've taken out. This is what we've got to clean up and restore. There's our tuner. Just give you guys a little bit of a look around, as there's quite a bit of work got to be done on this fella. And well, in there I did try and turn that little motor in here. He does turn, but very tight, so that would be the reason why the tuner is not changing over. But yeah, lots to do there. Quite a bit to do here, a little bit of cleaning up. And well, here, yeah, there's the bottom strip that goes across the front, a little bit of brass strip there that we've got to polish up, and there's the escutcheon around the tube. Makes it a lot easier to get in here and clean all this up with it all out. Okay, we'll have a look at the last bit. And there's the last bit. Yeah, the picture tube. And we've cleaned him all up. He'll be okay. We'll get him back in. I'll record bits and pieces of that. But yeah, just looking at the manual, a 5990 is the original tube, so she is original. It's not a remake or regunned. But there she is. So far we've done a bit of cleaning up. There's the picture tube. We've got to put his label back on him, and comes up quite nicely. And here's the cabinet, and so far this is where we've got to. At the moment I'm putting in the speaker panel, which is, yeah, back in now, but I'll show you the speaker in a moment, which we're working on. And around the side, this masonite base on this unit was stapled on. I've just put some little screws in him so that you can take it off to access the bottom of the chassis. Probably never have to, because the chassis does stand up on its own in the back of the set, but yeah. But anyway, we'll take a further look at this down the track. Cabinet has come up beautiful, I think. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's have a look at the speaker. Right, here's the speaker. Now, as you can see, the little critters have been in here. They've been over here. They've been in around here. There's a little hole in the centre there. So a little bit of liquid electrical tape, and it'll probably come up as good as new. So there he is. It's a 15 ohm speaker. There's the model number. And we'll get him in as soon as we've fixed him up, and then on with the show. Yeah, that's going to take a little bit of cleaning up there. Alright, I'll update you on the next bit as we go. Rightio, put some liquid electrical tape on there, and we'll wait till that dries and then get him in. Now, what we're using, there we go. It's available from JCar Electronics in Australia. I guess it's available at lots of other places as well. Very handy stuff, especially for patching little holes in speakers. Right, we'll dry and put him in. Well guys, it's time to put the tube in. I've cleaned the escutcheon, I've greased and cleaned our buttons so they all work nicely. We've yet to clean up a panel that goes in here, but to get this thing back in here so that no one, and there's people come here, no one knocks the neck of this. I want it safely back inside. Now we'll just have a look at the inside of what we've got. Okay, so got the speaker and everything mounted. The tube actually sits on these rubber mounts which are surrounded. There's 6 rubber mounts there, and it's screwed on by 4 bolts on the corners. You didn't see me take this apart. It was sort of done in a bit of a hurry, so we didn't record it. But everything else is nice and clean, and it'll be certainly good to work on once this is done. So let's try and get this bit in here. Let's get our tube and sit him in here. Now this is the bottom, so our high tension cap, the anode of the tube, goes on the right hand side. Always. Well, in this case. Now what goes down first here is some small washers, and hopefully I can get it to sit on these when I'm putting it in. And here she is. They're a little heavy. We're not quite in yet. We're nearly there. There we go. Okay, so they're all in the right position per my marks earlier, where I marked the brackets where it actually went. So now I'll get myself a little tube spanner and tighten. That one's a little bit tight. Now he's going. Get a tube spanner in there, tighten them up. And that's what I use. Just a tube spanner, standard spanner. I mean, you can use a socket. Don't need to be super tight, just as long as they're firm. We don't want to strip the thread out of the front panel because it's only alloy. Right, he's all put in. Now we'll tip the TV up and have a look and make sure that nothing's showing around the edges, everything's square. Righto guys, well there's the finished product of the tube in anyway. All seems to measure up okay. We've got the same distance right around on our surround, the black surround of the tube. Tube needs a bit of a wipe over, and this needs a little bit of a wipe over, but that's the front. So what we did with the buttons, being plastic, they're indented. The letters are pressed into the plastic. Running the letters with a black texture, just fairly liberally, and then get a little makeup pad with some isopropyl alcohol and wipe it over quickly, and you're left with the black texture in the letters. So an easy way of bringing them, making them pop again. These here are all done with a black texture as well. I haven't used paint. This isn't a full-on restore. It's restored to a stage of it looks good in a lounge room as a showpiece, and it works. So not everything is going to be 100%. As you can see, there's a little bit of damage, corrosion damage on the escutcheon, but that's fine. It's all nice and clean. Down here we did do gold paint on the Kriesler, on the Kriesler name there, and polished our brass strips down here. So let's take a look in the back, see what it looks like with the tube in, and then the next thing, get onto the chassis. Okay, well there it is with the tube in. Certainly looks a little bit nicer to work on now. All we're going to do is, get the chassis a bit cleaner. But all going nicely. We've got some earth leads to hook up. That's your yoke wires, all cleaned up. Everything looks pretty good in here. So the next job is let's clean up the chassis. That's going to be a bit of a job, and then we can put it in and attempt to get it going. We're going to have to work on this while it's in there. There's no way of, I don't have any way of working on the bench. So the chassis has got to go back in here. So everything's got to be nicely cleaned up, and things like the channel selector, things like this working, which we will do as we go along. Okay, that's it for now. Well guys, we'll stop this video now. It's gone on long enough for this segment. Now, I hope you're enjoying the series of This Old Girl, the restore and repair of this TV, the Kriesler Computermatic, the big 23-inch from 1963. So it's a good project. I'm enjoying doing it so far. A little bit of mechanical stuff on the tuner, which I thought you guys may be interested in. Some of it's a bit long-winded, but it may help you down the track with a repair of one, or just to know how it used to work, what the term computer was back in the 60s. All right, if you like the videos in this series, give us a thumbs up. Please remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll get notified when I put the next video up, either on this or one of my other projects. Okay then, until then, bye for now.